I'm Abby.
I'm Sophie, and we wanted to create a board game that kind of combined a learning aspect with the fun part of board games. So we decided to create Terra.
So Terra is a game that teaches kids about the environment, and it is more about solving the environmental issues that we face, such as fires, oil spills, and poaching.
So we wanted to create a game that was unlike any game on the market right now, that had strategy in it so that you could use that to fix environmental issues that were going on in the world now that are in our game. So we created this map that has 4 sections in it, and each person has their own section, and they're trying to fix issues in their area while using strategy and putting issues in other people's areas that can cause them to lose points or gain points, whether they put them in a certain area or not.
Next, I'll show you how to play our game.
So the game starts with each player has 7 cards in their deck, and there's 3 main types of cards. There's resource cards, where you can redeem a spot from a setback. There's setback cards you can play on your opponent, and there's setback cards that are played on you. So if you pull a setback card that's played on you, in this case, beachgoers forgot to pick up their trash, contributing to ocean trash problem. Place 1 trash card on a square in your territory. So if this was my territory, I would take a purple card, as it says on the card, and I would put it in the ocean as an ocean trash problem. And then if I had this card, which was a hurricane caused an oil spill nearby, place an oil card on a square in your opponent's territory, I would take an oil card, which is black. And if this is my opponent's territory, I would put an oil card on their territory.
In order to redeem one of your spots on your grid that has been taken over by an environmental issue, you would get a resource card. So this one says, a new initiative was passed to help against growing ocean trash. Replace 1 trash card with a white card. So you see that there's a purple trash and then it goes to white. So on the board, I replaced this purple spot, which was my ocean trash, with a white spot. And so the goal of the game is to have as many white spots as you can by the time that someone fills up their entire grid.
So once one person has filled up their board completely, you go to the point system, which is out of 20. So each white spot is +1, and each spot that is unredeemed and has an environmental issue is -1. And if you have any empty spots, it's a wash. So what you're trying to do is you're gonna want to be the person who has the most points out of 20 at the end of the game, and that's how you win. We're gonna play a couple turns to show you guys how the game works. So like I said, we start with 7 cards. And if you have a card that is a setback in your territory, you have to play it immediately. So I have beachgoers forgot to pick up their trash, contributing to ocean trash. Place 1 trash card in a square in your territory. So I would discard this and take an ocean trash card and put it in my territory, and then draw another card. You want to have 7 cards in your hand at all times. But just because I had that setback card on myself doesn't mean I lose my turn, so it's still my turn to go. So I could play a thing like, people at the beach left trash that floated into the ocean. Place 1 trash card on your opponent's territory and discard that, and I would take a trash card and put it on her territory and then draw another, and my turn is now over.
Since it's my turn now and Sylvie placed the ocean trash in my ocean, I actually have a resource card that says a new initiative was passed to help against the growing ocean trash problem. Replace 1 trash card with a white card. So I'll discard this card here, and I can take the ocean trash off of mine, and now this spot is redeemed.